It was clear from the beginning that I would be working with marble. It was very important for me to have like all these different time spans and lifespans of the materials. And this idea of the negative space was also a way to put into relation the time that we as human beings spend on Earth, but also the traces that we leave behind. I come from a family who has a background in stone sculpting. And so when I started to work with the material, I really figured out that I couldn't do it in a traditional way because there was this entire context that I was born into, basically, and it didn't feel right to do it in a traditional way. So I came up with this concept of merging my own body with the material in order to really claim space in the material. For the negative space of the body, we made a cast of my body in exactly the angle that is in the marble slab. With this plaster cast, I was able to use a pointing machine, and with that I could translate a negative space of the cast into the marble. In the beginning, I could cut out bigger pieces, obviously, using an angle grinder. And then afterwards, I worked with a couturier, which is a pneumatic hammer. It is like classical statue making, but then in reverse. The body is this element that is just there for fleeting moments. Like if you think about it, my body will be the first element that's gone. And then in the end, you will have the marble slabs that will hold these traces, these negative spaces, and it will really hold this work together for a very long time. It's these interlocking marble slabs. And for me, it's all about the force of them leaning against each other and like pulling the weight into the ground. The tree is from this landscape. It was really important for me that it naturally fell. So it's really like this natural process of transformation, and it's a tree that's in its decaying process. But if you look back, you can see that actually where the tree fell, it's regrowing. And I think that's a very beautiful element. I think that tension that's there with the negative space and it wanting to somehow be filled by the body is something that I think is very important for this work. It has kind of like this timeless quality and this monumental quality, but at the same time, it also has this daunting appearance. I do think that this project captures a moment, and it's a very specific moment. It's just one moment in time, but then it's manifested into the marble, which has this timeless quality. Maybe at some point it will collapse because of the force, we don't know. But then still you will always have this trace inside the slab.